I saw Andi naked.
What the you mean you saw her naked, Zach?
Fatima, we're kind of in the middle of something. Can it wait?
No, it can't.
Well, folks, the moment everybody is waiting for is about to come. Now, truth be told, for as excited as I am to see Fatima stick it to Andi, I'm not truly satisfied. And I can already see the comments. Jeremy, are you serious, man? You just can never be pleased no matter what these writers put in front of you. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I highly doubt many people will say that since, the majority don't like the way the show is being written anyway. But the thing is this. I'm still not sold on Zach telling Fatima about seeing Andi in her birthday suit. Now, some people in the comment section of my trailer breakdown were like, well, Jeremy, don't forget, in this week's episode, Zach was saying he wasn't done with the apology / accountability conversation. Meaning that, okay, later on that evening, when he's at home in bed, Fatima's still at the office doing, either law school related stuff or job related stuff. That's when the conversation shifts to him being yet again open and honest, but to a fault. And this is going to send Fatima spiraling in, a state of anger, and she's going to confront Andi. And I am not going to fault her for this because you could argue that based on the preview, well, yes, we did not see the entire scene because we don't know if Zach is going to get a chance to explain or if Fatima doesn't care how it happened. It's the fact that it did happen. And she's going to confront Andi. Now, hopefully, well, so far I haven't seen anybody complaining about it because I will say this. I am not going to say anything negative about Fatima doing this. Not because I want to see Andi get showed up, which honestly I do. But we know Zach has and has done the exact same thing multiple times. When he suspects a guy is into his woman, he goes into his coinky dinky doo mode. Come on, say it with me now. Bob the freaking Builder? Man, that's classic. Season 2 wasn't my, well, it was better than 3. Low key better than 1. It's one of my favorite seasons, but that elevator scene with Zach going off about Paul, dang, it still hits. But essentially, here's what it boils down to. The ladies apparently are at the steam plant. I don't know the exact reason why. We know that it's Andi, Sabrina, Danny, and Karen shows up looking happy. Now, I don't know if she called for an emergency sister meeting or if this is Andi's doing to kind of warn the girls, yeah, so my mom's in town. I highly doubt Danny or Sabrina would do this. I mean, unless Danny is calling it to, announce her settlement money being received. But no, I'm thinking it's either Andi or Karen who called for this circle. Of course, Karen revealing the, hey, me and Aaron are moving, or Andi with the mother warning. Who knows? But Fatima isn't invited, which is fine. I'm fine with this. I don't know what this whole thing is about, but at least Fatima isn't there to be out of the drama. But unbeknownst to the girl, she's going to pop up anyway. Oh, Fatima, we're actually in the middle of something. Can this wait? And Fatima's like, no, it can't. And Andi has this concerned look on her face. Now, a lot of people are wondering, so what are the other women going to do if Fatima starts going in on Andi? I can tell you right now. First, if it is revealed why she's going off, so what are you doing showing my man your tatas? Everybody there is going to be like, what? And then I believe people have told me, Jeremy, Zach was told by Andi not to tell anybody about that. I'm like, okay. I didn't go back and check, so I'm going with y'all's word because the majority did say Andi was the one that said keep it a secret. If Fatima snatches Andi up out of that chair, Danny is going to do nothing but smirk and sip on that drink of hers. Why? What did she tell Sabrina not too long ago? You know what? I'm done with fake ass friends. I'm done with liars. I'm done with the drama. So, if she finds out that Andi was quote unquote keeping another secret and asking Zach to lie to his, fiance, she ain't going to do nothing but chill. Sabrina is going to look concerned and worried. It's like, guys, stop it. Karen's going to be dumbfounded because she's probably going to be sitting there like, well, this is exactly why I'm leaving. So Andi's going to be on her own, and I'm for it because it seems like that's Andi's, I guess you could say penance of the season, where she's being called out for her lies and she's about to find out how it's hurting her relationships now, or friendships. I even did a separate video about how Andi's probably going to end up alone, because if Karen truly does leave town, her quote unquote best friend is gone. And she's already isolated Danny because she's done with fake friends who lie. And even Sabrina vouches for Danny. So if Danny decides to wash her hands of Andi, Sabrina's going to follow suit. And given her funky disposition towards Fatima this season, and if Fatima opts to go another direction at work, aka no longer being Andi's assistant, she's truly going to be alone. And she's going to see the consequences of, oh, so I made partner like I always wanted, but now I'm by myself. The people I stepped on to get to where I am, looking down on people, and now here I go. And if she decides to pursue this Dr. Cruz case and Benson fires her, then she's truly screwed. But she has nobody to blame but herself. Now, in regards to Fatima, I also think her showing up to the steam plant or whatever restaurant, this is without a doubt the cliffhanger ending of the episode. I don't think we're getting this full scene played out. It's going to fade to black when we see Andi's surprised face and the girls looking like, oh, what's about to go down now? And some people are like, well, if they get into a fight, Andi's going to use those lessons Fatima taught her when Penelope slapped her. I highly doubt the student is going to surpass the master. And even if all 4 girls jump Fatima, my money is on Fatima. Danny ain't doing nothing. She's chill. Andi can't fight. And Karen, well, she's in no condition to fight right now. I bet if she does fight Andi, she is going to go in on her the way she always wanted to go in on Karen, but couldn't because Karen was pregnant. So, yeah, this is a Fatima who is not playing around. This isn't the skittish, meek Fatima who lets Andi walk all over her on the job. No, this Fatima is like, my office hours are from 9 to 5. And guess what? I'm looking at my watch and we both done clocked out. So it's on now. Yeah, this is just one of those things where Andi's going to have to learn the hard way that her lies have consequences. And well, hey, I'm here for it. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think also Fatima's going to take out some more aggression because Andi's mom stepped to her threatening to have her fired and whatnot? It's like, nah, you about to go down just like your mama too. So how do you think things will play out next week? Do you think Zach is going to be like, oh, I should not have said that? Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.